do this weekend, I would tell you that I watched one of my favorite movies growing up, The Sound of Music. This movie is a musical, and it's about a girl named Maria. Maria thought she wanted to be a nun, so she entered a convent, but she was just too lively and she was just full of fun. She loved to sing and dance, and the Mother Superior didn't think this was a good fit for her. At some point, Captain Von Trapp comes to the convent seeking for some help with his children. This is Captain Von Trapp. He has 7 children. He's a widower. His wife has died. He's very strict. He's a naval officer. And his children have just gone wild, and he needs some help with them. So Mother Superior sends Maria to the family to act as a governess for them. As I said, Captain Von Trapp is very, very strict, and he banished music from his family after his wife died. But Maria loves to sing, and she loves music, and she goes behind the captain's back and teaches the children how to sing, and they just fall in love with her, and she falls in love with them. Well, things progress, and as they usually do, Maria and the captain fall in love and they get married. And the family continues to sing, but all is not well in paradise. This film is set in 1938, 39, 40. So Austria becomes annexed to Germany during World War II. And here we see the captain ripping up the German flag because he does not agree with Nazi policies. And eventually, the family is forced to run away and leave their home in Austria forever. Although the family is forced to flee their home, they're happy because they're all together and they have music to sustain them. Now, what does all of this have to do with a summary? I am so glad you asked. What I just did was basically give you a summary of a film. You will be writing a summary of an article or of a part of an article. And there are some principles you need to know how to write a good summary. The first point is that the summary must be shorter than the original. This movie was almost 3 hours long, but I gave you a summary in under 2 minutes. Reason why the summary is shorter than the original is because it should only contain the main points and the most important details. There are a lot of things that I left out in my summary of the movie. I didn't tell you about how the oldest daughter falls in love with the wrong kind of guy, how the captain had fallen in love with this other woman. That was not essential to the main point of the movie. The summary must cover the whole text. So from beginning to end, if you're covering the article, it should cover the whole article. Don't just stop in the middle. If it's a section, then make sure that you've captured the main ideas and important details in that whole section. Fourthly, the summary must be in your own words, but it should be the author's ideas. In other words, if you think back to the summary that I gave you about the movie, I didn't just start reading from the script, Act 1, Scene 1, show Maria in the convent. I just told you what the movie was about in my own words. When you are writing a summary, do not include quotes. It has to be your own words, but the author's ideas. Lastly, the summary should not include your own ideas or opinions. Remember, the focus is on the text, so you're focusing on just the main ideas and the most important details. Do not include your opinion about what you're writing, whether you liked it, didn't like it, agreed or disagreed. This is not the place for that. All right, that is how you write a summary. Watch part 2 to get more information on how to write the first 2 sentences of your summary.